Welcome back, Carolina supporters, anyone here using NNT. We're going to look at some fascinating data. Remember to sign up for the newsletter as well. Please feel free to add your own thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. So, what's in store for us this afternoon? A price rebound following an 88% drop in the market offers an opportunity and two ways in which traders might make money, as seen by this chart. A comeback rise to at least 350 can be expected for the altcoin, according to investors. Terra Luna Linea's bullish test will be invalidated if the daily candlestick closes below 169. Since the June series, the price has been stabilizing in a narrow range with little hint of directional bias. A swift and volatile move will arise as soon as Bitcoin develops, so investors should be ready for it. Retesting the 200-week simple moving average with a bullish slant, its state letter price, or the freshly launched edition of Luna, was particularly volatile after its launch. Although it rose from 50 cents to $30 in less than an hour, the altcoin quickly retraced 88% to 350. It was still very volatile and mostly uncorrelated to the larger crypto market even after the disastrous crash of this coin. That's the thing with Luna to day zero that I really liked. So the cryptocurrency formed a price range ranging from $350 to $10 and switched the highs of the price range. However, the bullish impetus had run out and the gains had stopped and the price had started to fall. They've dropped down to a level where they are safe to sleep. Attempts to recovery below 350 alluded to the zero set equal highs at this point in time, but these efforts were unsuccessful. Terra has been consolidating since then and is currently trading at a 13 mean of reversion with an opportunity to make it big. According to the concept of mean reversion, things become more normal when they go from extremes to the mean. This is best illustrated by an atom's electrons. Neutrons excite them, causing them to ascend to a higher energy level. However, because this data is unstable, it releases energy in the form of photons and subsequently returns to its stable condition. For example, lasers employ this phenomenon, and it's also true in nature. An asset's price can withstand the sudden surge in one way, thus it eventually returns to the mean value. This explains why the stock market goes through periods of bullish and bearish behavior. Profits can be simply understood by applying this simple and innovative technique. A long-term trading strategy for Bitcoin that is limited to zero is demonstrated in the examples below. So if one can identify the end of an expensive move, it is not difficult to predict where the price will go next and how to profit from it for restricted to nothing. However, it decreased by 80% within a short period of time, making it only a minor revision in the grand scheme of things. This move from $30 to $350 using the Fibonacci retracement tool shows that it means it is 1,675, which is the long-term aim for traders. However, the next rally sent it down to $10, which no reversion fell short of its mean. Let's have a look at the potential profits if these levels out of our reach. That is an increase of 10 to 220% and an increase of 350% if the price returns to 685, the midpoint of the $350 to $10 range. That's 680% growth if the tendency is limited to zero and the 1,675 levels are reached. When using leverage and the margin 1, investors should be aware that their returns will be multiplied by many times over. Is it really possible for Linux's zero to rise to such an extent? You can also get an idea for the zero's direction by studying Luna Classic and / or Luna or C, as well as its mean. Since May 31, this altcoin has risen 378%, as altcoins typically rise because to capital movement. There's a possibility that a surge like the one described above could be triggered if existing capital trading Linea traditional switches to Luna 2 to 0. If Bitcoin price continues its recovery and reaches at SMA 22,500, it will give the entire altcoin market a lift and act as a trigger for other coins to rise in price. So there you have it, some important disclaimers to keep in mind. And that's all we've got for the least expensive, the Tier Classic. Don't forget to sign up and share for more content. Ensure that you leave a response. See you next the other end.